All right. All right, just need to get this shared out. Pretty good. Just getting everything shared out. And up. Good, good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. We're just about there. Get a nice little warm up here. Thanks everybody joining us. We got a pretty interesting workout today. You notice on the left hand side, got plenty of leg opener sprints, plenty of over-under work to do today. Those tuning in, thanks and good morning. Almost there. Couple more minutes warm up. Skip the last minutes of the warm up to we've got enough time. We're in the feed zone later today. Julie, what's up? Thanks, Don. Night train pulling through. Get a couple of beers here. So doing a nice little warm up. Getting toasty. All right. Got one more share. Good to go. Thanks for joining in. Jason Flores, we're doing extended over-unders by the Endurance Lab. By the Zwift Academy. I'm Jason Flores from Endurance Lab at Team ODZ. Welcome. Good morning. Get everything plugged in. We stay ahead in time here. Share the view. All right. Morning, Carl. Thanks. Morning. All right. Oh, very good morning here. Thanks for everybody who was able to make it on here. Yeah, able to get a couple beers as we roll through. We've got a pretty interesting workout to do today. Got a couple sprints here at the beginning, and nice over-unders. So if you're interested, got questions, anything, nice. Anything you got, I can help with any questions about the Academy. We have a chance to roll through the website, answer questions also too. Just fun. It's here to have a good time. Take it easy. Get a workout in. Welcome. Thanks for jumping in. You're joining the ride. Have any questions for me? About training, about workouts, about this workout in particular? Let me know. Pull up the Lift Academy website. Be able to kind of take a peek. Thanks for joining in. My name is Jason Flores. I'm an endurance lab here at ODZ, doing extended overs and unders, Lift Academy workout. If you have a question, type it in. Want to say good morning? Jump on into. Thanks everybody there. Good. All right. All right. So we're in the rest period here before we got 30-second kicks. So good opportunity to talk about warm-ups, the relevance of what we're doing. Today, looks like we've got spikes at, for me, 410, so pretty much all-out sprint powers for 30 seconds. Really prime those motors to get up and going for the threshold and over threshold efforts that we'll be doing. So, real interesting here. There are going to be some higher efforts here. Really going to push that upper wattage closer to anaerobic. So 30 seconds, 410 it says. Bust it up. Really get a chance to spin up the legs. Try to get up the wattage there. Making sure you're choosing the right gear. Really important here. There we go. There we go. We gotta open up those legs. Get those turnovers. You notice there's a couple new changes here on the map. The upper right there. Got a new map. Let us know what the grade is, as well as where on Watopia we are, as well as other riders. Super interesting. Yeah, thanks for joining in. Headed up the Volcano KOM now. Still getting this nice warm up in. So it looks like the spin ups are at 30 seconds, but at 100 RPM or more. Really trying to get you to spin and kick those legs over at a high cadence. So cadence cues, as you notice, right now if you look right under the wattage cue there, at 160, it'll stay for 230, then 100 RPM. Maybe a blessing and a curse during the workout. So, depending on your normal cadence that you would run, sometimes it'll be in your sweet spot that you know, that you like. But sometimes it'll be kind of higher than that. What coaches are trying to do is stimulate, trying to push some adaptation during that time to get you closer, up and over, feeling those adaptations. Typically, higher cadences help adapt to what's called the neuromuscular side of firing. Allows the body to open up those pathways, spinning at high RPM. We're gonna go for our next one. We got close to 120 on the last. Let's see if I can get close to it again. So if you have any questions about workouts, Lift Academy, order to do workouts, whatever you got, post up. What I can do to help. I am one of the coaches from the Endurance Lab. So, able to give at least a little bit of insight to what the coach is. Hey, Carl. Yeah, cadence requirements are able to be written in as a custom workout. Not a lot of the workouts have them. I don't use a lot of the cues when I build my workouts, but there is the ability. It's been there from the beginning. I think one thing as a coach that we found, the cues are pretty narrow, so you'll get a lot of messages like I am now. Everything's blown up in red. Spin faster, higher power, and it can get kind of annoying. But for example, during the recovery, if someone naturally spun at like 90, 94, 90, they'll start going in the red and get a bunch of cues. It can be real demoralizing. There's so many cues. So a lot of times leave it out, put it in the workout text, something like that, and that'll be pretty helpful. But yeah, it's a nice thing, especially if you're trying to remind people. I usually set it kind of at a lower number, but here at 100 for the recovery bits, and for the spin-ups, definitely want to make sure that those legs are firing on all cylinders once we get started. Yeah, really good point. Not all of us use it, but when used, definitely a specific use case for it. Looks like I've done the second of my 3 spin-ups. Got a little bit of rest, and we're all cylinders firing and go. So some really good workouts here. The Lift Academy, and some good sweet spot workouts. Really getting riders the opportunity to understand the different zones. That's one thing that we've kind of talked about on the different live streams. Right now, or today, we're working at or about threshold. Essentially is right around my FTP. If everybody remembers, with that FTP test, that'd be 2 weeks ago. So take that number, kind of looking to make efforts more comfortable or getting used to efforts around that level. Nope. It's too high. There we go. Right about there. Whew. Good one. So finding the right spin up, if you're on a classic trainer, or giving your trainer enough time to roll up the resistance. Usually done pretty quick, about 10 seconds on a smart trainer. For those on a classic trainer, you get finding that right gear. I think from the most recent statistic, getting close to 50% of riders here on Zwift are on those smart trainers, Dax Neo, Kickers, Elite products. Got a nice little spin up. Good chance to talk about We'll wrap it up about warm-ups, which today had a nice 15-minute build-up, and then a couple sprints at high cadence, I'd say above 100 RPM, essentially give us a chance to spin up the legs. The effect that it has, get a chance to wake up this high-end neuromuscular, we call it, patterns of spinning and kicking that leg over and over. So definitely a good way to wake everything up. Today we'll be working at a level called threshold, essentially going over and under. So have 3-minute intervals below, just below my FTV. Good morning, Pete. And then it'll be 3 minutes just above my FTP and under and over again. Do that 3 times. A little bit about zones. Essentially, if you remember 2 weeks ago when you did your FTP test, actually establishes our baseline or threshold power, and that's a number that we use when we work on different zones. Starting from threshold and working down, called threshold zone 4. Back off a bit. So we'll start with threshold zone 4. For effort in and around your FTP. And then down, called tempo. And that's a pace that you could maintain for a good amount of the day. You're looking at hours, 3 hours plus tempo. And below that, looking at endurance. And looking at 4 hours plus being able to sustain at that zone 2 endurance power. And then below that, you're looking at active recovery and being able to spend a large amount of time recovering in that zone 1. So if you notice, all zone-based training that we're doing, identifying different zones, be able to hit, be able to target, meet or reach our goals in our training. Very specific fact of in the work intervals, hitting those targets, reach adaptations that we're looking for. It'll allow us to train those specific areas, get to, for example, today, those threshold areas. It'll allow us to get us comfortable producing at that interval. A lot of times, there'll be a notion that you get into a race and you race hard until you can't, and then you back off and hope that the next time you come through, you'll be able to go longer and harder. The problem with that is kind of circumvent or pass all the zones and go straight to highest level. You're saying potentially just burn the match as fast as you can. There's areas in between that you can tweak, you can work out in. We're doing today, which is threshold. And what was it, 2 weeks ago, we did a tempo. And there's an area in there, nice little sweet spot between these two that will allow you to get some good benefits of fitness. So between threshold and tempo work can be very useful, but what you'll find, morning Mitch, thanks. So you'll find a little sweet spot, or just working around threshold will essentially raise your ability to ride at threshold, or give you greater adaptations of increasing your body and your capability to put out that power. And you get a related increase in your threshold power. So when you do an all-out effort, recovery is the key. And typically, we've all done rides or races where the efforts were huge, with a long amount to recover, essentially. And So when you're doing those high above threshold workouts, that's what happens. Recovery is long and you're not able to come back to do quality work. So what we're looking for is a balance between getting work done, allowing you to get the fitness that you like, being able to train again the next day. The threshold allows you to do that. When you do a huge effort, like an above threshold, anaerobic, all out, gutting, workout, recovery can be very long because the effort is so high. So we'll see. We've got a good chunk here, 369, maybe 16 minutes here of threshold. So we'll turn up the music, see how this goes. Let me see if we can talk us through it, at least the unders. The first set's going to be under FTP at 320. Ears are ready. I'm going to do this first bit out of the seat because I forgot to spend some time out of the saddle during this recovery. We were all chatting. But if you have any questions about Zwift Academy, about workouts, spend some time spinning through here. Yeah, so really key here to keep right under power. Whether it be standing or sitting, I need the first 30 seconds standing just to get a chance to stretch my legs. All right, this will be kind of the priming part on workout. Down here, find that gear. Morning, Nadia. I'm still in line for Nando's chicken there. That line look, it went all the way around the mall. All right, we'll settle in. Got 2 minutes, right it here, and then we'll raise the effort. You notice there's not a cadence cue here. My idea there is probably that they want you to go the natural cadence. And that's what I'd want athletes to do. So, finding that smooth rhythm is important. So, mine's around 90, 95. Be nice and relaxed. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Hands nice and loose. Got a good way to go. So, the other thing I do, I use my Garmin. I'll have my lap meter. It'll allow it to tell me what my 3-second power is, as well as my lap power. And so, when I start an interval, I hit lap, and then I'll make sure that I'm on target for those couple minutes. The heads-up display shows 1 second power, so a lot of times it can be deceiving, and trying to chase that number could be really difficult. So, here we go. Next up is 360 watt target. First interval is done just at about 321 here. Solid. If you're just joining in, Jason Flores, Endurance Lab, Team ODZ. We're doing extended over under workout here, Zwift Academy. If you're doing these in order, I'll be coming up next week. Oh yeah. Pushing up and over now. Ready? Here we go. I'll hit lap on my Garmin. To be close to what you're pushing for your FTP test. 3 minutes. Making sure you keep pressure on the pedals. turning over, keeping things steady. We'll get a chance to rest just on the threshold. But again, really controlled efforts. I recommend riders really know the wattages in the zone. Makes a huge difference in knowing the efforts. You'll find yourself either going too slow or too hard, oftentimes. Got any questions of Zwift Academy, of workouts, recovery? Let me know. Ooh, a little hot. Definitely feeling it. All right, halfway through. The Garmin here, keeping me on tap, making sure average wattage even, as well as my dual back second power. Thanks for all the thumbs up and the likes. Everybody joining in. Definitely feeling it today. Here we go. Jam's going. All right. 3:59. Under threshold. Never felt so good. Good morning, Victoria. Thanks for the like and the ride on. Definitely not an easy effort. But trying to recover here, similar, trying to recover in a bunch in the draft. Good morning, Dominic. Thanks. Try to keep it stylish. Got 90 seconds here. Good morning, Victoria. Yeah, just trying to keep everyone honest. Keeping those workouts going. Giving some of you a preview of what's coming up. All right. Got our next interval here, 2 minutes, about 110, 115% FTP. We're almost there. We're going up. 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Break it down, however you need to. Here we go. VO2 max, 115. Here we go. Right in the middle of extended over-unders, in the VO2 max portion. Oh, painful. Oh man. Almost there. Thanks, Mark. Oh. Thanks, Mark. Whoa. Definitely tough effort. Thanks for joining in. We're doing extended over-unders. Almost at the end of the first main group. Last 5 minutes of effort. Trying to recover here. About 95% of a FTP. So definitely feeling it here. What I'm gonna do, take a 30-second spin, give myself a leg to rest, and I'll come back up to power here. Sometimes a 30-second spin, recovery is all you need to kind of get you back on track. So we'll drop down here just a second. We'll let everything out of the legs. So as a rider, you got to know yourself and know the workout and understand what parts are the work sessions. So giving yourself 30 seconds here make a huge difference. Knowing that the work sessions are in the red here. So I'll push myself back up. So yeah, so no harm. You give yourself a breather and pushing on with the workout. The real focus part is the red anaerobic sections and making it through. So getting that breather, help me kind of bring it back. I'll take the last 30 seconds standing here. There we go. We're ready for the last 2-minute push. So essentially recognizing the work and the recovery sessions within the main set can be useful in understanding those, especially when you're dialed in on your FTP. It definitely make a difference. Here we go. Thanks for joining us. 2 minutes here. Here we go. $90. A minute. $328, my current FTP mark. 328. This is about 115% of FTP. Almost there. Oh, almost there. Oh. 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 Awesome. That 30 seconds really made a difference. So, again here, we're in recovery. Good time for conversation. Oh. Thanks for joining us, everybody that's on. My name is Jason Flores. I ride with Team ODZ. I'm one of the coaches from the Endurance Lab. It's a live stream of a Zwift Academy workout, extended over-unders. I'm online answering any questions you guys have about Zwift Academy workouts, about tactics to take workouts. If you notice now, I'm pretty much below the target. So with these recoveries, a lot of times as coaches, program them in, but the key is to get recovered. 165 on the limit for you, not recovering. I think more importantly, good morning Andy, thanks for joining in. More critical is that you're getting recovered in this 10 minutes. Got a huge 16-minute block work on, and understanding what the goal of each of these workouts is important versus pushing and slogging, running the risk, maybe not finishing, but getting through it. The other thing we encourage riders to understand and use is the FTP bias, which is here. There's arrows right next at the bottom of this. If you notice the wattage numbers here, they'll change. I click them up and down, they'll change colors. You can adjust easily by 3 to 5%, depending on the day. You'll get a better feeling for your body, how you're feeling, how you're doing that day. Sometimes easy as dropping it a couple percent can make a huge difference and allow you to finish. The other important thing with these longer workouts is hydration and fueling. So with an hour and a half kind of right in that bubble, needing to fuel, knowing that I have a longer day training on the bike after this. I'll make sure that I get some fueling on board and that I'm getting recovered with enough time. The third thing that I'll make sure we're doing is getting up and out of the saddle. Make sure you're not ended up sitting for 90 minutes. I'll take 30 seconds and stand here. That'll be about a minute or two, even during the recovery. I'm not trying to sprint. I'm just trying to stand, get a chance for the legs to relax, get some blood flowing, that sort of thing. Thanks for joining in. This is Jason Flores. We're doing extended over-unders by the Zwift Academy. The group at today's plan done a really good job putting some workouts together. This is one of the tougher ones. You have a chance. Our team, Team ODZ, got a week's worth of live streams that we do every week. Got a lot of the Zwift Academy stuff going, supporting Zwift and their efforts to get everyone excited and training. Got workouts, group rides that are streamed all throughout the 6 weeks here. I think we're in the 3rd week now. And as well as our normal contributions to the community, both races and conversations. The that we typically have is on Mondays. We have a chat and chill with Dave Friedstead. Talk about all different kinds of topics and interviews. Got a What's Up with Power, Wagner. Talk about training and racing with the power meter. And then on Fridays, have in the feed zone. That's actually coming up in 40 minutes. Should be able to make it. And today we'll be talking about periodized approach to fueling with carbohydrates. So, really important workouts like this. For about 4 minutes, the next interval, making sure you're taking a mental check, your body, kind of how you're feeling, body's feeling, how the legs are feeling. And again, taking a deeper understanding of what kind of work you're trying to do, being conscious. Also, taking into consideration the whole weeks of training. So I may have, let's see, this Friday, probably at 7 or 8 hours worth of work between indoors and outdoors. So understanding the limits and stacking those more difficult efforts towards the beginning of a week or after a couple days of rest would be very critical, especially when the intensity of these intervals are so high. Take another 30-second standing here. If you have any questions, Zwift Academy, if not, I'll just scroll down. Let's see. More questions about racing. Different categories, and I think that's one of the great things with Zwift Academy. People getting the opportunity to get in an organized race and finding those races that suit your time zone. Question about today's plan. Yeah, if you have never used any type of training recording other than posting it to free Strava, today's plan is a big jump. You learn a lot about it. Let's see. Dave Hughes asked about what are people thinking about doing after this is finished. A lot of comments about different workouts. One good place to start. Lawrence has a great website called whatsonzwift.com. Whatsonzwift.com. They'll give you information about what world we're on, the calendar and so forth. Also, give you popular workouts by the Zwift community, along with coaches like the Endurance Lab. I know Shane from GC Coaching is there. So there are a lot of resources, a lot of great plans there, as well as every workout explained, even from the Zwift module. So a lot of opportunities on whatsonzwift.com. If you're looking for actual coaching, plenty of groups online, including the group that I'm a coach for. It's called the Endurance Lab by Team ODZ. Definitely check us out. We have a rolling 8-week enrollment. You'll get access to 3 or more coaches. Allow you to ask questions, get information about your training, about your workout progress, get a training plan that includes 3 structured workouts that scale from week to week, allow you to gain fitness over those 8 weeks, as well as structured rest. One of the toughest things we do as coaches is tell riders when they need to get off the throttle, relax, recover, get themselves back together. Some of the other recommendations include 4-week FTP booster, but I think if you talk to anybody from the Endurance Lab or anybody that has done structured workout along a coach, it makes a difference. Accountability of community, as well as through the coach, can make a huge difference. The other resource are groups like Zwift Fitness that run recurring fitness challenges. For example, right now, we're doing a Volcano KOM challenge, again, along with a coach in the community that allow you to get structured workouts to increase or decrease your Volcano KOM time. Both community, coaches, hired groups, all those ways. But definitely only so far to go with just yourself. All right, here we go. We're gonna do standing for the first 30. Smooth and controlled. They remind us. Here we go. So yeah, getting those opportunities. Here's there. Get into a rhythm here. All right. Coming in and extend it over unders. Another conversation to have. Whether to do workouts, energy on, off. I think there's an opportunity to learn both. The efforts are very high, very short, able to match very quickly. Consider turning it off for that. So, the exercise to learn how to push pedals as you would in real life at a steady pace for shorter intervals, say 5 minutes or less, to be useful. the up section coming up. Rest days. How many do you recommend? Really depends on how many workout days you have. Lift Academy only has scheduled 1.5 workouts per week. So you're looking at least 24 hours between intensity. You can easily fit in an endurance workout if it in fact is zone 2. If not, you're looking at a little bit longer between hard intervals like this, 48 hours. So it's tough. Depending on your category, you may be out of sorts as a C rider or D rider at 3.0 on the endurance rides. So the answer is it depends. But at your FTP mark, 1 day is safe. At least between hard intervals. Oh, 70 seconds. Just about there. Okay. Push. Almost there. Take the first 30 seconds off. Catch my breath. Stay focused. You're spinning. Put an absolute time when you're going to come back. 10 seconds. 2, 1. That's it. One more here. Yep. You stand at 130. Oh, this is... All right, we're doing extended over-unders. Just modify the rest just a little bit. Make sure I can make it through the 16 minutes here. Morning, everybody. For 30 seconds standing here in just a moment, just to mix it up. Yeah. Really pushing hard here. For 30 seconds down. Come up to power. Remember, coach, we want you to make sure as much work in as possible. These are small modifications that I'm demonstrating that allow riders to make it all the way through. Focused, calculated rest, micro rest, allowing riders to get what their legs need to get back on track. Like Chris Haskell just went live, just in Purificati. Check that out. With live IoT Z. Here we go. 2 minutes. Get up. Here we go. Here we go. This is the important one. Stick it in there. One minute. Wait 5 seconds. Thirty seconds. Good job. Take 30 seconds here. Keep the RPM high. Get the blood flushed. Thank you for joining in for the final 5 minutes of this workout. Modify the rest a little bit here. Get what our legs need. Quality section. Also taking time to demonstrate how standing up can allow you some breathers. So mixing it up, grounding out in the saddle can make it really hard to make it through 90 minutes. Standing, sitting, whatever you need to do. Gonna make it through. A little minute, 30 seconds off. Almost there. Thanks for joining in. Jason Flores here. Endurance Lab, Team ODZ. 30 seconds off. Wind up for the final 2 minutes. Slight modifications you could use that we're not failing workouts can be really demoralizing. So having the ability to mix up and to understand these workouts is key. Granted, lose a little bit on the unders, still getting a lot of the fitness from the overs. So we'll wind up the final 2 minutes, slog this out. If you're watching, give a thumbs up, hit a like, get me through this last 2 minutes. We'll push up in over 400 for 2 minutes. All right, thanks for that. Let's do this. Good for you. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Rock it. There we go. 90 seconds. $75. Finish. $30. There it is. All right. Awesome. Thanks for joining in. Great workout today. Very, very difficult. So some of the things we learned today is exactly the zone that we're looking to train during this workout, which is right at threshold, as well as a little VO2 max work. That's the zone above your threshold, as well as the different zones that are available. Slowly coming to an understanding after taking our 20-minute FTP test. We talked about understanding on free rides, so forth, benefits, but switching it up and understanding the zone that you're in, get the workout that you're looking for. We also talked about hydration and fueling for workouts over 90 minutes, anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes. And lastly, we talked about different ways to modify recovery intervals to make sure that you're hitting the tough intervals out there, the work intervals. So really important. That different modifications is knowing what zone you're going to go in for a calculated amount of time, as well as coming back to the target. Also, importance of standing, getting some recovery. Bottom, be able to make it that 60 plus, 90 plus, 2-hour plus interval. So thanks for joining in. I'll be back for another stream next week. Looks like we'll be doing race prep. See how we feel for that. We'll have a little chat about ERG versus no ERG. Till then, yeah, about 15 minutes till feed zone. So head over to Live Live by ODZ on Facebook. Catch out us talking about how to take a periodizer approach to carbohydrates during your racing training. That's it for me. Check out our live schedule. And I will see you next week here on Live Live by ODZ and the Zwift Academy workouts. Have a good day.